Hey guys, so I got multiple DMs yesterday regarding my short little 1 minute video that I did about the law of attraction and why it's not working for some of you. And I got great questions. And actually, that it led to this video here. I felt it's really important to do a follow up because, of course, guys, no, I'm not going to be able to teach you the law of attraction in a 1 minute video. Of course, there's more to it. Something important to note, I've been a student of the law of attraction since 2006. And here we are in, what year is it? 2023. So that is 17 years of being a student. And there's still always more to learn and know when it comes to ancient esoteric wisdom. And that's what this is, you guys. I've heard people call it New Age. Law of attraction is not New Age. Now, it's been relabeled, but this is ancient wisdom. Okay, this is stuff that even who you call Jesus, real name was Yeshua. But this is what the master was trying to teach. He was trying to teach law of attraction concepts. Of course, it wasn't called the law of attraction back then. But even Jesus said, I am the way. He was the example. That's what he meant when he said, I am the way. Do what I do, and you are also capable of doing the stuff that I am doing. Now, that might sound blasphemous to some of you, but if you really dig in and look into religion, by the way, Jesus, Yeshua, was not religious. He was teaching you things that he was getting direct from God, from source energy. Some people, and that's what I like to call God, source energy. So he was connected and tuned in, frequency, vibration, like Tesla said. You know, if we think about the world in the terms of frequency and vibration, that is when we are going to really start to understand quantum physics. Okay, all of this stuff is right on track, and the stuff that people call woo-woo is actually able to be proven in science. We are not just physical matter. It's proven that there is, we vibrate, we are electromagnetic beings, vibrational beings. This isn't even where I meant to go in this video. This just came out and I think it needed to be said. So you guys, in my video yesterday, I talked about how, we put everything's about feeling. And when we keep noticing, like a lack mindset, we notice our manifestations haven't arrived yet. Well, everything that we put out is a frequency, like tuning into a radio station, okay? So if you're not tuned into the right frequency, your desires are going to elude you. You're not going to be able to receive things. You're not going to be in alignment with your desires. So if you're sitting there noticing all the time, oh my gosh, where's my stuff? That's what I said yesterday. Where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? Well, as long as you're noticing your stuff hasn't arrived yet, that's going to push it away. Now, that's not all it takes. It's not that simple. Like I said, I've been a student. We've established 17 years now of the law of attraction. And it's not, I was going to say it's complicated. It's not really complicated. It's actually quite simple, but it's not easy to apply. Why is it not easy to apply? So many reasons. Subconscious programming. We were all programmed from childhood to think a certain way, and we have these limiting beliefs, and we don't realize how much personal power that we actually have regarding our daily life. We are always putting out signals, energetic signals. Like I said, we're electromagnetic beings, and you really do get what you focus on. You attract what you feel, what you even judge, anything that you have a spark with, if it's negative or positive. If I am judging somebody, I don't like this certain behavior, I'm going to attract more of that behavior from multiple people in my life. I'm going to attract it because I have an energetic spark. And we've all experienced this. We've all experienced like thinking about someone and then they call us, things like that. or someone walks into a room and the whole energy shifts in the room. Well, the reason for that is we're all connected energetically. We are all connected by this quantum field. So this is a lot of stuff that I'm throwing out there right now. It's just coming in. But that is why I wanted to talk about this. It's not as simple as just, okay, well, I'm going to stop noticing it hasn't arrived yet. And and then of course we have all these patterns. We got to interrupt patterns. Most of this stuff is subconscious. By definition, we are not aware of subconscious things, right? So we need to make that unconscious conscious. Once we're aware of it, we can bring it out and heal it. Once we are focused on, okay, well, I have these things that triggered me. Why? Analyze that. Why am I triggered? What is the lesson here? By the way, I don't believe in any mistakes. I believe we should look at anything that as a lesson. Whether you've been divorced, anything in your past that that you feel maybe shameful of, it's that's a really low vibrational thing. Guilt and shame, obviously look at it, analyze it, like, how did I get here? But I want you to really look at these things as opportunities to learn. So these are lessons. And also, we need to take inspired action. This is something that I thought is really important. It's not just about, okay, well, I'm going to stop noticing my manifestation hasn't arrived yet. Well, you have to honestly quiet your mind, get rid of a lot of the distractions. We live in a world of distractions. So you want to every day really spend some time with personal development stuff, whatever that means to you. What makes you feel good? There is nothing more important than the way you feel, because that's how you're going to get tuned in to these higher frequencies. So do stuff that for you, like personally for me, you could tell I had a workout this morning, and I makes me feel good. So I go out of my way every day to do things that I know are going to raise my vibration. I have so much free information on YouTube. If you go look up Beth Schrudder, that's me. On YouTube, you're going to get a lot of free information that I put all about law of attraction and the misconceptions. There's so many misconceptions. People think that they can just, think positive thoughts and everything is just going to flow in. No, it takes action. There is no law of attraction without taking action. Okay, guys? So no, it's so much more than that. It's even more than, you can't just say positive affirmations. It's how you feel. And I have a saying, and I've never heard anyone else say that, so I think I made it up, but you can't bullshit the universe, okay? If you can't say positive affirmation, but really be feeling another thing and then have it manifest in your life, you have to have it match. You have to be in alignment with your mind and your heart. So you have to actually feel what you're saying, and that's when you're going to be in alignment, and that's when your desires are going to flow in, when you allow them to, when you are actually living in integrity. What you say and what you do needs to match. And you guys, again, tons of free information about all of these misconceptions. I can't do it all in one video. That's why I coach. I coach because it is super hard for people to see their patterns and their subconscious crap. It's hard. Coaching, I wish I could call myself a guide, because really I'm guiding people to what you already know. We all have internal guidance. We are all self-healers. But sometimes, I've hired coaches. We need to hire people sometimes for that extra guidance, that extra coaching, to lead us to what we already know. Sometimes it'll just feel like you're remembering. So when something I say resonates with you, it's because you're remembering. Your spirit already knows this stuff. So we were just kind of like disconnected from this knowledge. A lot of it was just hidden and suppressed. We see a lot of that going on. It's no different. The powers that be like to hide knowledge so that they get to stay in power, and we're disempowered. Well, that's what I want to teach people, is how to get your power back. Learning all of this ancient esoteric wisdom, not new age, by the way, is how I turned my life around completely, night and day. So I knew that if I could do this for myself and I could quit my negative habits, such as drinking alcohol. I don't eat processed foods. Well, let's say sometimes I do, but for the majority of the time, I have really turned my life around in so many ways. 2 businesses, self-employed. I'm living what I used to only dream about. And I know that if I could turn my life around, I could guide others, teach others to do the same thing also. Heal relationships with people in your life. Relationships are huge, you guys. It is what life is all about. So we really evolve so much when we learn to heal relationships with our family, our friends, our spouse, of course, our children, okay, our parents. And you guys, really take advantage of this addiction recovery with the law of attraction. I was inspired to take action. I wasn't just sitting around thinking positive thoughts. And then really, I took action on an inspired thought. So I was meditating a lot. I was out on a beautiful day walking, and this idea came to me because this is all of the ways that I healed myself from addiction. Okay, I put them in a deck for you. A lot of wisdom that took me 17 years to gather, all in a deck. They're new. Well, they've been out about a year, so let's say it took me 16 years to gather. But at the end of the day, take advantage of that. That's $35. I mean, sometimes people are just not willing to invest in themselves, for something good. But a decent bottle of wine at a restaurant's $35, but you can't buy something that's going to lead to change your life and raise your vibration. And I have people who my cards have helped so much. I also have some people who've bought them and it hasn't changed their life. Why? Because they aren't applying the knowledge. It takes more than just buying them and putting them on your nightstand. You have to actually pick a card each day. It's very easy. It takes 5 minutes of your whole day. Make it part of your morning routine. And if you actually apply the knowledge in these cards, within 30 days, your life is going to be unrecognizable. But most people don't. Most people are lazy and they do not actually take the 5 minutes to pick a card, but they will pick up their phone and scroll for hours. Okay, so I'm sorry to call you guys out, but I'm doing it because I want you guys to understand it is time to invest in yourself and take action. Subscribe to my YouTube page. I have tons of free information. Buy a deck of cards, do something. I'm a coach. I offer all of this stuff. If you are feeling stuck in any area of your life, maybe it's time to invest in yourself. So this video went a completely different direction than I thought it would, but yeah, my videos, my 1-minute videos, in response to the multiple DMs I got yesterday, of course it takes more than that. Of course. It is, like I said, it's simple, but it's not easy to apply. It takes practice. It takes recognizing interrupting patterns and recognizing that programming and subconscious programming isn't exactly easy to recognize, which is why it is good to hire someone, if it's not me, find somebody else who can be a good guide for you. Or just, there's tons of free knowledge out there on YouTube. There's tons of free podcasts. Just do it each day. Really dedicate yourself each day to learning something new, enriching your life, and setting your mind free. So you guys, sorry for my little rant. I had no idea I was going to go in that direction, but there you go. And hopefully I answered your questions that maybe some of you who were being silent, even I answered your questions, because I figure if I'm getting the similar questions in my DMs, there's a lot of people who are thinking the same thing, the same question, but maybe don't go out of their way to shoot me a DM. Also, for you people who send me messages in the background, I would appreciate if you commented on my actual post also. You can DM me. I'm not saying don't DM me, but when you comment on my post, other people can see it and you're going to help other people because they probably did have the same question. And also anything that resonates with you, it really helps me if on my platforms you would like and share. If you know anybody who you think my information will be helpful to, please share my videos, share my YouTube. I would love that because it is really difficult to get visibility when you are a business. There's all these algorithms that block us from, on every platform. We get blocked from actually being able to share. If it's not shared and liked and commented on, it just kind of disappears and not really, it doesn't really show up in people's news feed. So you guys, I appreciate that. Truly, truly, thank you for hanging in there with me for this long rant, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.